Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello! Hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Witcher Season 4, Episode 3. I already watched the episodes 1 and 2 of this Season 4. If you want to see my reactions and my thoughts about it, I'm gonna put the links in the eye, just right there. For the previous episodes, for the playlist that I made also for The Witcher, in which you can find all of my reaction to The Witch. In which you can find all of my reaction videos to The Witcher from Season 1, Episode 1 to right now, with all of the videos into the chronological order, because yes, for those of you who don't know it, I watched with you guys the first seasons and I'm discovering this Season 4 that everyone was waiting for and was anxious about. We're discovering it together, we're in that adventure together. So far so good in my opinion, but let's talk about it a little later. I have that playlist on YouTube. I have also a playlist on my Patreon for The Witcher, in which same you can find all of my reaction videos about it. On my Patreon for this Season 4, you're gonna have a lot of advantages. You're gonna have one reaction video of advance, meaning that if you're watching this on YouTube, on my Patreon, I have already my reactions and my thoughts to the episode 4. You're gonna have also two options. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to the entire episode. If you want these advantages, you can join us on my Patreon. I'm a little reactor, so each little help on YouTube, on Patreon can be useful, truly appreciated. It's better to help me on Patreon for sure, but if not, stay here on YouTube, enjoy the videos. I mean, enjoy them if Netflix is allowing it. I don't know how it's gonna be for The Witcher for this Season 4. Sometimes with Netflix it's okay to make reaction videos, sometimes not. It's depending on the show and it's depending on their humor. Because for example for Squid Game I had big issues for one season and not for the final season, like truly. None of the videos of one season could pass. I had to fight for them again and again and again, making something like 10 versions of the same video for one episode, you know, of Squid Game, and it was not passing, so at some point I had to give up. But suddenly, for the final season, it was functioning. It functions for one show, it's not functioning for another, and also suddenly they decide to block videos that I posted years ago. So I don't understand what is happening with Netflix. I can just tell you, affirm to you once again that I'm someone respectful. I respect the fair use rules. I'm doing stuff, you know, the legal way and the respectful way, meaning that I don't put the entire episode, I don't put the entire scene. I don't understand, you know, why sometimes Netflix allows that for reactors to put the entire episode or the entire scene, you know, without any cut. Most of the time it's because of the fact that it's coming from big reactors, not people like me. Again, I'm not blaming these reactors, I'm saying again because each time I have to explain that, I'm not blaming the reactors. That's really cool for them. I'm blaming a little the hypocrisy of the platform when it does something like that. So I'm planning for this Season 4 of The Witcher to do exactly the same than usually, to respect the fair use rules, to put a certain amount of the episode to make cuts during the scenes, to be respectful, because I'm not a streaming way to watch the show, I'm making reaction videos. I hope that it's gonna function. If it's not functioning, if you have this reaction video, you're seeing it and suddenly it disappears, it means that it didn't function, and you have my Patreon. If it didn't function, you have my Patreon. Come on my Patreon, at least on my Patreon you're sure that you're gonna always have these reaction videos available for you guys. I'm glad to be there for a new episode. I appreciated the two first episodes. About the big question, do I appreciate the new Geralt? The answer is yes for me, in the sense that it's not that much disturbing for me to have that new actor playing Geralt. I'm not someone who is that much focused, you know, on one actor, one actress, in the sense that, on the contrary, when I watch a show or a movie, I'm disturbed if, when I see the person on screen, I think about the actor, the actress, and I don't think about the character. Me, I need to think directly about the character. I need to not think about, there is that actor into that show, it means that and that for that actor, that's so cool for him. No, I don't want to think about them, you know, the people playing the characters. I want to think about the characters. And so far so good for the beginning of this season, in the sense that the lines, the scenes, the moments with Geralt, they felt like what Geralt would have said and done. So nothing shocked me with that. But maybe I'm a little disturbed by, I talked about it, it's how the guy is playing stuff, you know, his attitude when he's saying stuff, in the sense that for the tone of voice, you know, the deep voice, for me it's functioning well. For how he's making the scenes is functioning well. But Geralt, for me, he has that way to talk to people, like he's annoyed to talk, you know, he doesn't want to talk with them. He doesn't want to talk about his feelings, he doesn't want to talk about things. He's someone really closed, and in particular with new people. So the fact that during these 2 last episodes he met new people and he was that open to them, to reveal stuff, personal stuff about him to them, and okay, he can do it for the reasons which were said into the story, which are explained, the fact that he's hurt, he's weaker, he needs their help, all of that. So okay for him to do it, but to do it like that, with kind eyes and with almost a kind voice, that no. I would have preferred for him to keep that attitude about the annoyed attitude, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened, but really, you know, that kind of things. And again, I'm not talking about the tone of voice, just I need for him to have a deep voice. No, I'm not talking about that. But it's not disturbing me, you know, it's just a new way to see Geralt, something that I'm not used to, that I can get used to really easily. Into this season, so far, you know, between the 3 different stories that we have, Geralt, Yennefer and Ciri, I have to confess that I prefer Yennefer's one, maybe because she's my favorite character, but also because I think that her quest to go find allies, to convince them to join her, that's really cool. The fact that she also managed to convince, each time I have an issue with her name, Fringilla, to play as a double agent, that's so dangerous, and I hope that we can trust the girl. We'll see about it, but that was a good thing to do, Yennefer, like really, you're brave, you're clever, I love you. The part with Geralt, the fact that he's after Ciri, that it doesn't change. The new friend that he made, for me, is hiding stuff, and his obsession for Geralt blood also is hiding something. We'll see about it. That's a nice story, but not my favorite one. For sure it's Yennefer, my favorite one, and Ciri's story for now is really predictable. The fact that she wants to deny her destiny, her past, all of what happened to her, the fact that she's now part of that group of rats, you know, of thieves, that they welcomed her into the group, same, it was predictable. The fact that one of them is against that and discovered the truth about her, again, predictable with what we learned, you know, at the beginning of the season. It's just following that idea. I'm waiting for something else, you know, for Ciri, something a little bigger than what we have for now. And I think that it's the same for Geralt, in fact. I'm waiting for bigger stuff to happen to them. And when I mean bigger stuff, I'm not thinking about big moments of action, you know, and them using their powers or something like that. I'm more thinking about them getting involved into the big story, history with a big H, of all of what is happening and all of what we need to do. So I hope that at some point these two, they're gonna go back into the main big story. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there with this intro. Let's go for this episode. Again, if you want, on my Patreon you have these reaction videos earlier with 1 episode of advance, and you have a longer reaction part with the level 2, the 4 reaction part with the level 3, everything in full opacity, and it's the best way to support me if you want and if you can. Let's go, guys, for this episode.
You're right. You're not the first person I've asked. I'm trying to warn those of us left. This is a witch hunt. I know it's all to enact his plan for Ciri.
Witches.
I don't know.
Do you?
But if we work together to kill you, we won't ever have to find out.
No, not me. I don't have hope. I lost my entire family. You should understand more than anyone, so kindly fuck off.
I'm afraid I can't do this without you. You see.
Oh, Yennefer. Hello, my lady.
I'm Lady Gilda Adelina Everill Emingar, daughter of the Baron of Cassidy.
My hands feel rather empty.
Putrid ants.
You're not rude. It's clear you've got nothing and no one. Mama, let's go!
That's the definition of being a rat.
I'm a good little rat. You're a fool who thinks the world is safe for you. And her eyes precious, because blood is shit and blood and death. Come on!
You didn't have to do that, Ciri.
Now!
I love the attitude, but it was a personal attack. At the same time, she deserved it for how she talked to that woman. It's just air, you know, at the end of the day.
Decided to come. Remains to be seen if this is in fact the least worst option.
The air in here is tighter than a gnome's arse. I would shake your hand, but the last time I touched a ginger, she didn't want to let me go.
I thought you were bringing Francesca. You did not put the Queen of Elves in your cleavage. Unless they...
She's gonna need to clean and another dress.
How dare you?
My queen.
Are we really all supposed to be on the same side now? Francesca, you must be exhausted.
I didn't approve them.
So this is how you're controlling portals.
By Vilgefortz design.
Have you no more to give the cause? You were meant to be the chosen ones. I need more.
Hey!
You're using their chaos.
Finite resource, unfortunately.
Well, I believe that I can be of most use here.
How?
Go on.
At Sodden, I chose which mage would be sacrificed to the fire. This mage will serve his purpose for a short while, but he's lacking in true chaos. Use this girl. That chaos is less refined, but stronger.
Oh girl, you're gonna prove that you're part of the team by sacrificing someone?
Keep her here. Me neither.
Well, boil my balls and call it tea. If it isn't the wallop and fucking bar.
And if it isn't York, I want to say York. Come here. How are you, my friend?
Good name.
On my way to get the map.
Hey, I know you were there.
One more friends!
A reward.
It was not enough.
Never lost, always found.
Aww. Your sister needs you?
Witches are the reason we are in this war. Our bones got to live God because of that.
Behold, another in the same wicked bloodline.
Oh, really? To call people woman witches because you're mad at the society?
We don't have the numbers for this fight.
Good people, we have a witcher among us who has sworn an oath to protect mankind from monsters like these girls.
If you think that Geralt is gonna agree for you to kill these girls,
hated for what we are. We're being hunted by one of our own, who seeks power over everyone and everything. There is no future for us if we do not survive this. We must eliminate Vilgefortz.
I share your goal, but how?
We take him by surprise in his refuge, his home.
If we find it.
You
Even
will.
if we do, we're just a handful of leftovers.
You have a spy inside.
I'll provide sanctuary here for all who are with us as we prepare.
Your urgency is less about Vilgefortz and more about a certain princess.
The blonde one is onto something.
Cyrilla is hen Iker. This land belonged to the elves. And then, in conjunction of the spheres, but a great elven sorcerer named Avalak offered us hope. A key in the form of Lara Doreen. The mixing of the blood would create a child with the power to ascend to Saturnalia, our celestial paradise. But instead, Lara fell in love with a human, and their child could have been seen as a sign of balance, peace between our people. Instead, humans murdered her. The child was taken. Through generations, we've waited for the power to reappear through her bloodline. Ciri is her descendant.
Everyone wants Ciri. To save elves, to save magic. She has the power to do all of those things.
But she doesn't want it.
That's what makes her so special. I do want to save Ciri. I love her as a daughter. But Ciri is what we all need now. Hope.
I had a daughter. She was murdered as an infant. I will help you, Yennefer. Let's end this witch hunt once and for all.
It means a lot for you to
Say
join.
you. You have proven nothing. You have no say.
You have
And you
literally
do?
been trying to get him to say things this whole time.
If your priest has no evidence, then he must fight for his claim against me. Trial by combat.
They want blood, give them blood.
There you go.
A rose?
Your turn.
I want to sing on this side.
Okay, let's do this.
Or not.